Well, good morning, everybody. Old Big Jim down here at the bar. Look like old Scruffy's on it. Well, that's okay. Don't matter what I look like. Y'all look pretty scruffy, too. Anyway, Thankful Thursday. You know, I started the day off being thankful. Woke up this morning and the sun was shining. And that's probably the first morning that I woke up and the sun was shining through my window in about, I don't know, seven to 10 days. Been overcast and gloomy and but you know what? It doesn't matter. You know, the Lord provides you a day and you have to live with it. So, but this morning He blessed me with a sunrise, and man, right now, it's crisp. It's probably in the mid 40s, but it's a great day. So I am thankful. I am thankful for the sunrise this morning that I woke up with. Well, pretty soon after that, I started getting on my YouTube and looking around, and ran across a video that my brother over in Georgia, the Georgia Adventure, and he went through his pocket up with what you toting and all that, and I said, well, you know, I'm thankful, you know, how thankful he was for, you know, for certain things, and just a great video. I'm thankful for Brother Randy. He yesterday inspired me. Of course, I've been toting these old zebra pins for a pretty good while, but I get mine in blue, and this is a G301. I think he had the F301. Don't know the difference. But anyway, just a great pin. You know, get them at Walmart or your drugstore or wherever like that. But I was thankful that I was able to get that pin out of my pen holder, and because I started writing down all the things. Of course, I wrote down sunrise, and then the second thing I wrote down was Georgia Adventure. So if y'all are not watching the Georgia Adventure, you need to get over there and tell him that old Big Jim sent y'all, and check him out, because he does the inspirational videos about twice a week. I think on Mondays and Thursdays. But I watch every one of them. I may not always comment, but I always listen, and just a great fella. Met him and his beautiful wife, Miss Linda, over at Ellaville, and that was a blessing right there, and I'm thankful for that. All right, I'm thankful for the fellers and the yellers, and I'm shouting out every one of y'all, and Brother Randy is one of those. And the reason that we call ourselves the fellas of the yeller is because we like yeller pocket knives. Imagine that. So that's what I'm toting today. The Barlow of the day is a Baron Son carbon steel. Hey, look at them tainers. Yeah, that's a good one. Got that beautiful looking sheep foot blade with a half stop. Just a great pocket knife right there. And you know, since we're talking about the fellas of the yeller, you know, I done throwed Randy under the bus. Might as well get old HT in there. So, y'all know how I feel about HT. I ain't got to get into that anyway, but got old a little stony red Barlow Jr. Soddy Jr. in there. And I have modified this one. It has a half stop. Watched Michael Richter a while ago talk about he took an old what he called a beater. I called it a work of art. But a beater Sidebuster Jr. he had, put a half stop in it. I've done this mod on several. You know, that's an old school mod right there, but some of these young guys like it, and I like it too. And I guess while I'm sitting there throwing HC under the bus, he pulled out a banger. I'm talking about a show enough banger this morning. And being the fella of the yeller, It was a Tony Bowes sow belly Stockman in yellow. So I went in there and dug in my box, and look at here. Y'all look at that bad boy right there. That is a gray bone. Get that where y'all can see it. Look at the gray bone in that thing. And people give me all the time, I get sweat all the time about these Frost cutlery knives. That's okay. Just leave them out there. I'll buy them. But y'all look at that. It's got the, usually have a spade blade. This has like a clip blade for where the pen blade usually goes. But y'all listen. And there is your spade blade there. It's moved where your sheep foot normally is. Of course, Frost Cutlery got their own ideas about what they do, and that's cool. I mean, that's cool. And let's see if we get that little. And while we're talking about it, let's go ahead and talk about it. Y'all look at the nail nicks on this thing. Old matte stripe nail nick. And this is the old school. This is probably a 2000 model. And you'll notice on the tang stamp right there, it says German steel. And just I don't want to tell you, I call that a Turkish clip because it's got the upswept, you know, looks like the old eunuch sitting out in front of the harem. But half stop. So, yeah, I just call it I'm Jim and I'm thankful. Let y'all look at that bone one more time. Y'all look at the milk in that sun gun. Okay? It's not a $9,500 Tony Bowes sow belly, but I can tell you what it is. It's bad. And it's you know, yeah. Don't go buy any of the Frost knives. That's my new thing. Okay, one more thing I'm thankful for. Yesterday, my brother from a different mother up there, Sean, at Watt City Knives. We're going old school today, man. I ain't doing all that editing today. I ain't got much time for all that. But look at here. Sean up at Watt City Knives, man, he did a deal on his Spydercos this morning. Blew me away. But I want y'all to look. He sent me a batch of stickers. And I ain't gonna go through all of them, but look what he sent me. Just a beautiful card. And he got me, man. Sean always gets me in my heart. He don't ever leave the boys out. It says right there, happy holidays to Big Jim, Milo, and Max. Your friend, Sean. Okay? This is the second Christmas card I got today. I got one day before and then one yesterday. First one was from Billy Silvers over at Shedworks Cutlery. Just a great way. Anyways, I mentioned y'all how thankful it is that I live in the bog. And this is a Max and Milo production. All right, let's see what's next on the list. I'm thankful for YouTube. I wrote a whole list down of stuff that I ain't got but a few more to go over. But I just want y'all to know how thankful I am for everyone on YouTube. All the and I got a list. I mean, I'm thankful for all the fellowships that I've got through YouTube. I'm thankful for all the organizations that have allowed me to participate in what they do on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all of that stuff, man. And I don't know nothing about none of that stuff other than I try, and sometimes I do okay. Thankful for all these groups. You know, every group that I've approached has welcomed me in. I'm thankful for all the relationships, and one, you know, like Aaron Williams, and my mind goes blank. Just the Charlie Cook, Stephen Jeffries. Man, I am thankful for all the fellowship and love and respect that I get from these people, and I try to turn it back in twofold. So, old Big Jim's just a thankful dude, y'all. Most of my life I've struggled with being accepted. You know, I've always been big, I've always been, outgoing too much. But there's nothing like the knife brotherhood, the knife community, the knife associations, whatever you want to call them. There's nothing like this, and I am so thankful that I'm a part of it. So then, guys, I normally always tell y'all goodbye in a certain way, but today I'm going to leave y'all with one more thing. It's not your job to go out there and change the world. Okay? The world will take care of itself. But the way you change the world is to go out there and change one person. You change one person and make their life better, and you will change the world. Okay? And if you've ever heard the story about how Billy Graham became an evangelist, you need to go look that up. Okay? Because he was a 14-year-old kid that was headed the wrong way. And there was one guy that ushered him into an event that changed the religious world forever. If you like Billy Graham, which I always followed and like, Billy Graham. I'm not saying he's right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just saying I like him. So I don't often give y'all assignments and stuff, but y'all try to go find the story about how Billy Graham ended up in a revival tent and the person that changed his life. Okay? I think that'd be a good thing. So now, remember that Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. Always keep a Band-Aid handy. And rule number 9.